All right, thank you, Matt. Well, in local headlines, a Bozeman woman found herself in a nightmare scenario, watching her son get hit by a car on a legal crosswalk.
MTN's Cody Boyer tells us weeks later the boy is okay, but his mother is now working to make a difference.
Alicia and her 12-year-old son were looking to cross this part of Main Street right next to Wilson Avenue when she says the unthinkable happened. And now she has a message all drivers need to hear.
At some point, somebody has got to stand up and say, what about the pedestrians? Well, I'm doing that right now.
On Saturday, September 19th, to Alicia Patencio, it began in the blink of a yellow light.
My son, my mom, and I, we were going to breakfast at Jam, and we crossed Main Street. A car hit my 12-year-old son and threw him into the air.
According to the police report, the 19-year-old driver stopped and Alicia saw to it that her son got medical attention. Even as we talked at the same intersection, you can see on camera someone else make the same left turn during a red light with a pedestrian about to cross.
As a person who watched this happen before my eyes and had my child snatched away from me an arm's length away, that does not feel in any way, shape, or form fair.
The defendant pleaded guilty to careless driving and was ordered to pay $100 in fines plus court fees. To Alicia and her son, she says the problem doesn't stop there.
The drivers have all of the rights and none of the responsibilities, because when they run a kid over in a crosswalk, the penalty, the fine is $100 plus court fees.
Alicia says she talked to the city attorney for guidance, but Main Street is also a state highway maintained by the Montana Department of Transportation. From the corner, I also called and left a message for MDT and didn't hear back from them by airtime. But I did talk with Bozeman police. While they can't change the lights, officers told me the risks taken by pushing through yellow lights aren't worth costs like Alicia's. In March 2019, a similar situation. A man suffered severe injuries from a left turn on a red light 1 block over.
That's the most important part about this story that I want people to know, is that my son is all right from his physical injuries.
As for Alicia, that's all she wants, is to raise awareness.
There are some things that you see that you never want another human being to experience. That is what happened on that Saturday.
In Bozeman, Cody Boyer, MTN News.
Cody tells us police add that penalties for running red lights can range from up to $500 depending on the individual situation.